the greatest fear?
That somebody will get killed.
Homes sitting in a danger zone. Neighbors come to the problem solvers to get answers. Just imagine your home repeatedly being hit by cars.
This is a nutty one, I'll tell you. That's what's happening in Northeast Prescott and 37th. K2 problem solver Shelley Bailey-Shaw investigates why the city hasn't been running interference.
Everybody's driving far too fast.
Stephanie and Scott Simmons have lived on this S-curve for 10 years. They mark the time by counting the accidents.
Well, in 2002, we had 2 cars hit right into the foundation.
Incident 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Where's 3?
The guy hit the rear end of my Expedition. Number 4 came up in the yard, was maybe 6 inches from hitting my house. Backed up, took out the magnolia, and then got high-centered on the rocks. January, the lady hit the telephone pole, and then the beginning of this month, another car went up into the yard.
Do you have any doubt that this will continue?
No, I'm sure it will.
Driving the street, you understand the problem. The S-curve here is so tight that you really do have to drop your speed to about 15 miles per hour. Problem is, not everyone does, especially at night.
Its picket fence run over at least 4 times.
But it's not just the Simmons home. Nearly every house on this curve has been hit.
And I've seen a car on its rooftop right across the street, a vehicle in their yard over here, and that boxed out area was their fireplace.
Stephanie called the city repeatedly. Finally, after 3 months and 3 more accidents, a traffic engineer came out.
His first words were, "It's not their responsibility." We pay taxes, we live in the city, and yet the city is not willing to do anything to protect us.
This is something that we think is our problem.
That's what Dan Anderson of the city said when we invited him to look at the problem. The curve already has alert signs, directional arrows, and a speed monitor. What the Simmons want to see are guardrails.
If someone was coming and was distracted and didn't see that it was a turn and went head-on into a guardrail, that is a very dangerous situation.
Is it more dangerous than them going head-on into one of these residents' homes?
Well, I can't quantify that.
Stephanie Simmons can.
If that one car hits one of my kids or hits my husband, if somebody is walking on the sidewalk and kills somebody, that's one too many.
After we contacted the city, a traffic engineer did complete a report, again ruling out guardrails, stating this would probably result in more severe crashes than those already noted. Instead, he recommends adding more obvious signs. But that's not enough to give Stephanie peace of mind.
I don't sleep very good. When I hear cars come around the corner, I wake up, because you never know.
If you live on one of these S-curves, and there are many, especially in Northeast Portland, try working through your neighborhood group. The more people who get behind a solution, the more likely the city is to listen. For Problem Solvers, I'm Shelley Bailey-Shaw, K2 News.